Hey everyone, this video has been a long time coming. Let me tell you, it wasn't really due to the fact that video making is hard or anything. Video making is not hard. I'm just lazy. And I'm here to be completely and utterly honest about that. That's what this channel should be about, is honesty. Uncovering the truth, peeling back all the layers. That's what we want here. Now, first order of business, I want to cover the really major events happening all around us lately. So, Donald Trump is president now, and whether that scares you or excites you or confuses you, there is actually one more thing that's even more intense than that, in my opinion. The richest man on planet Earth that we know of came onto live television at the inauguration of the leader, quote-unquote leader, of the most powerful country on planet Earth, and did a Nazi salute twice. Now, this is a perfectly valid reason to be afraid. I don't blame anyone for being scared at this point and being fearful that they're going to lose loved ones or they're going to be processed through some really inhumane system that completely strips them of their humanity. But let me tell you right now what we can do. We all need to get strong. We all need to get better. We all need to sharpen our minds and be ready for what's to come. And that's what this channel is for. One of the most important ways to be a strong and more effective person is to not only do your research, but refine the means with which you do your research. You can listen to one person about an event and get their side of the story. And most people do that, and the first thing they hear that sounds palatable to the ears comes to them basically as fact. They just hear that and they go, oh, this is true. I'm going to accept this as true. And that's what's happening with people in support of Elon Musk right now. They take one look at the guy, they see what he does, they go, oh wait, no, there's no way. That's a Roman salute. There's no way. That's the more palatable answer for them, so they go with that. Everyone is trying to remain calm. And a lot of people will sacrifice their own critical thinking for such things. This is why it's so important to get multiple sources. Take Helldivers, for example. There's no multiple sources on Super Earth. We should be so lucky that we have differing opinions and people are free to express them here. Because on Super Earth, there are no different opinions. Do you speak bug? Do you speak bot? You sure don't. So you gotta go with Super Earth. And I'll stop it right there before my democracy officer comes to my house. But regardless, we are so lucky to have the wealth of information that we do. Even if it's all conflicting, even if it's scary, even if it's whatever the hell all this is. We are lucky to have the information we have. That being said, there's a very important process to go through in terms of critically thinking about these issues. Who am I speaking to when they're giving me information? Who is giving me this information? What are their beliefs? Where do they get their beliefs from? Do they actually believe the things they are saying? These are imperative to having good research, to having a strong opinion. This is why I've always been scared to voice my own opinion. I always think it's wrong. I grew up as a perfectionist. If my opinion isn't solid fact, backed by many different sources, people, and things, I don't think it's right. But then we come to a situation like this, where there's two different sides with arguably the same amount of support on each side. If you want to say that Elon Musk rigged the elections and hacked the ballot boxes or whatever, that's fine. I'm not surprised you believe that. But regardless, it seems like there's pretty much an equal amount of people arguing over this for either side. And this is where your critical thinking will also come in. Piece together all the facts that you know, figure out where they come from and whether they're reputable or not, and then you form your own opinion. And the next step to this process is expressing this opinion. Expressing your opinion is your God-given right in this country. It's freedom of speech. Don't let anyone ever make you afraid of dangerous ideas, quote unquote. On Super Earth, thought crimes kill. That's their slogan. Thought crimes kill. You need to be free of thought. Report to your democracy officer if you have any dissident thoughts. But here, we still have the opportunity to think for ourselves. We are still living in a country where at least there is the veneer that they want you to think for yourself. So we're going to take this freedom and we are going to become the best versions of ourselves that we can possibly be, so we are the most effective in making the change that we want. And that brings me to my next point. People like to argue with each other and think that it makes a difference. When you're arguing with your family or with people on social media, or you're just generally spouting your disdain for the situation, you are effectively changing nothing. You are putting your energy out into the world to basically be just ravished and defiled until you're just so out of energy that you can't do anything, you're too scared, and you don't want to do anything. That's what the oligarchy wants from you. They want you too scared and tired to do anything. All this stuff sounds really difficult to get behind, especially if you have a job, or like most people these days, 2 jobs to make ends meet. From my previous videos, you may know this already, but I will say it again. There are jobs where it is mostly downtime. I'm not going to tell you what I do for work, but my managers and the people who've put me in this position have told me, grab a book, find something to do some homework, because nothing's going on here. These jobs exist. Reception, overnight reception, security guard, anywhere where there's not a lot going on, you can find it. And when you do find it, pat yourself on the back, because you just gave yourself the most precious, most valuable asset in this universe, which is time. Time to sit and actually think through these big, big issues and not just be scared of them. And if you want to make change, if you really want to affect this world, I'll tell you exactly where you need to start. You need to start at the only place that you can start. You need to start with the only thing that you can change, and that is you. Think of it like this. You are the only person in existence who can follow your instructions to an absolute T all the time without fail. You're the only one. At least you're the closest one. No one else is going to put their life on the line for you. At least not yet. I don't know how powerful of a speaker or an influential person you want to be, but it's safe to assume that no one is sticking out for you, especially since they're in a really bad predicament right now. A lot of people are in a bad predicament right now. It's going to get easier and easier to get rich, if you're rich. And it's going to be harder and harder for the poor to get rich. It's going to be harder for losers to succeed. It's going to be way easier for already successful people to succeed. So what needs to happen now is you need to change yourself. You need to change your own mind, control your own mind. Otherwise, you're a feather in the wind. Control your own mind. Make everything you need to happen. I dare say, make your dreams come true, my friend. Now do me a favor. Stop ruining your brain with pointless dopamine. Get off social media. Get off Pornhub. Get off YouTube. Stop watching this video. Because guess what? It's over now. And I'll see you in the next one. Because there's lots more coming. Okay? So be good. I'll see you next time. Peace.